Si tu vis et travailles à Washington, inscris-toi à la nouvelle taxe crédit. C'est n'est bien prêt, c'est n'est nulle dette. Tes informations seront bien sauvegardées.
What are you doing?
Right now, I am editing the music video for Working Families Tax Credit in French, done by Lena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when was the video shot?
It was shot last weekend on Saturday at Senegambia. That is where we did the shooting. Yeah.
Tell us the process involved in like creating a song like this from beginning to end.
So basically, it started with the audio level that was done by Halam Studio. Tarad did everything, and we went there to take behind the scenes, how the song was produced and the efforts that the artists put in there. Then from there, Trap processed the audio and sent us the final audio, that is the song. Then I listened to it passionately, think of a concept, how to make the story, how to tell the story through that audio as far as the Working Families Tax Credit is concerned. Because we did a previous ones and we had a lot of concepts about it. So basically this one, I thought of a friend, a worrying friend who sat at a restaurant thinking, worried about her financial situation that is living in Washington. So basically, while she sat there worrying and thinking of how to fix things, Lena just came in as the friend who is the artist and came with the news, informing the friend about the Working Families Tax Credit and how free it is. It's not a loan, it's not a debt, and it's meant for residents of Washington who are working currently or who are not working, but you need to work last year. So I explained the concept to the artist and to the person who played that B role, which is Aissatou Jallow, and they did a very good job as far as the acting part is concerned. So where Aissa is supposed to be sad, she portrayed a sad face, a worried face. Then Lena came with that rejoicing face, happiness and everything. Convinced the friend, because I told at the initial stage when we took the first shot, Aisha was easily convinced. So I told her that, well, you cannot just sit at a restaurant, somebody from nowhere came and just said, people are giving out money and you feel happy. Obviously, you should be like, how is that possible? Because people nowadays don't give out money like that. So you have to be a bit difficult while she's convincing you. So you make it difficult for her that you're not just that easy type that people will tell you money is just there and you just go and take it. So we had to reshoot that one. And Lena come and convince her multiple times before she was convinced that yes, the Working Families Tax Credit is true, it's authentic, it's not a scam. So basically that is how we did it. We took that restaurant shot. After we took a shot where Lena faced the audience directly and tell them about the Working Families Tax Credit, how secure, safe, and how authentic it is.
Si tu vis et travailles à Washington, inscris-toi à la nouvelle taxe crédit. C'est n'est bien prêt, c'est n'est nulle dette. Tes informations seront bien sauvegardées. Même si t'es employé ou non employé, pourvu que t'as travaillé l'année dernière. Même si t'as un document ou pas, t'es toujours qualifié pour t'inscrire. Vas-y, va t'inscrire. Vas-y, inscris-toi. Working Family Tax Credit. Si t'es qualifié, t'auras $1,200. C'est pas une dette. Vas-y, inscris-toi. Tax Credit. Working Family. Tax Credit. Working Family. Notre but, c'est de stimuler l'économie locale, promouvoir équité raciale, supporter la stabilité financière et le bien-être des résidents de Washington et de leur famille. Avec Working Tax Family Credit,
You live all the way in the Gambia, West Africa. How comes you know all this information about the working families tax credit? Did you get any training on it?
Yeah, so basically, whenever these projects come in, you talk to us over the phone by then, and then you explain to us the bit and pieces of the project and how it needs to be done and the concept. So we could have just localized it for Gambian standard, but through the orientation that we had from you, that this is not meant for audience in Gambia. Basically, it's meant for residents in Washington that are West Africans. So we need to make sure that we put the concept in a way that depicts Washington, West Africans in Washington. It has to do with our culture. It has to do with even the places and the backgrounds that we shoot it and everything. You enlighten us on that. So basically, we don't need to be residents of, or we don't need to currently be in Washington to be able to create a music video or a skit that tells a story of residents in Washington.
But
So
you capture the story so well, though. You know all about the working families tax credit and its nitty gritties.
yeah, because you take us through the process, you explain everything to us, how we need to do it, the do's and don'ts. It was a bit challenging at the initial stage because before we catch up the idea exactly, it was a bit challenging. We will do some things and it wasn't done well, and we will go and redo it again till we captured it. Now any project that is sent concerning the working families tax credit or any project from Washington, already mentally we know that this is meant for West Africans in Washington, not Gambians or West Africans in Senegal or Gambia. Or basically the concept is meant for them. So we already have that mentality if we're doing individual skits. But the most important thing is that we are selling our culture partially as far as the project is concerned. So the first thing that comes in mind is what are the cultural accept that we have in Gambia or in Africa that we can put in the video and frame the concept in a way that it will tally with that of Washington.
So, what are the challenges you faced over the years working on WAWAC projects, especially on the working families tax credit?
So basically, the challenges that we face sometimes could be the artists, because most of them, more especially the artists that are not in Gambia, sometimes you'll be shooting the music video or you'll be at that processing stage. Some of them will want to leave the Gambia for Nigeria or to Senegal or other parts of West Africa. So if that is not done on time, once the artist left, it will be very difficult for you to get back the artist. Or even if we shoot the video and the artist didn't provide us the translation version of that language, once the artist is gone, we always find it challenging to get that translation version to get it. So also, so far so good. The challenges that we have is the venue for shooting, because most of the times we have to go to this place that has cultural values of West Africa, or some of the hotels to do the music video shooting, because part of it also is to show the world the tourism aspect of the Gambia, of West Africa, including the culture. So if we reach out to them with the idea that we want to shoot a music video here, after explaining all the concept and everything, they always turn us down. A typical example is that of this Lena music video. We went to one of the hotels, and when we were doing the COVID-19 music video shooting, we shot the dancers there. But this time around, they said no, they don't allow that anymore. So we always find it challenging. But despite those challenges, we always create and think of a concept and another way around that we can do to cover up that.
So, how easy it is when you are given text written in English and artists have to sing it in Yoruba, in Igbo, in Hausa, in French, or any other West African language?
So basically, it's not easy because me personally, I cannot speak Yoruba, I cannot speak Hausa. My French is not that good. Sometimes I understand because this part I didn't ask Lena to give me subtitling. What I did there, I put it there myself. But if we have the original text, just like the one that you sent concerning the working families tax credit, the good thing is whenever they're doing the audio version of the production, I am there in the studio with them. So if they sing A, B, or C, if they did everything that they need to do, the producer of the song will tell them to go back and explain to me exactly what they were saying line per line. Now, if they explain that to me, already I have that in mind. So if they send the English version, what they're saying in Yoruba or in Hausa, I already had that in mind in the studio session. So that is why it's important to attend those studio sessions, because I build this connection with the artist. Even sometimes if I'm inserting the subtitling, I don't understand what I call them, they explain to me because I already built that connection with them. Yeah.
How is it like working on WAWAC projects?
It is a great experience because it's because of a work project. That is why I am shooting music video, but I've never done it. So music video in general and how it is done, the do's and don'ts of music video, I didn't have any clue about it. But due to the introduction of a work project, I am able to shoot music videos from the creation of concept, the post-production, the pre-production and the production, everything. I know it through the WAWAC projects.
Ozioma abịala n'ụwa wụnụpụta ụmụnne m dị na Washington ihe m abịala n'ezinụlọ nke a bụ local tax credit nke gọvanọ ha mere ya proof ọnwụ na chi qualify ha ga-enye gị $1,000 na $200 ọ bụghị mgbazi ọ bụghị mbinye ego ihe gị akwụkwọ megide gị ihe gbasara gị nọ na ha adịkwa ọ bụrụ na gị akwụkwọ ma bụrụ ha nyere gị akwụkwọ ọ bụ na ị bi na Washington State je tinye gaa tinye working families tax credit gaa tinye anaghị eji akwụkwọ gị emegide gị gaa tinye ọ bụghị mgbazi ọ bụghị mbinye ego gaa tinye a ga-enye gị $1,000 na $200 $1,000 na $200 nwanne m je tinye ụmụnne m working families tax credit wele m ọ bụ niile weta ego n'afọ a mana ị naghị eweta ego n'afọ gara aga ọ bụ niile Washington State je tinye anaghị eji akwụkwọ megide gị gbasara gị nọ na mana chekwa ebumnuche.
Si tu vis et travailles à Washington, inscris-toi à la nouvelle taxe crédit. Ce n'est ni un prêt, ce n'est ni une dette. Tes informations seront bien sauvegardées, même si t'es employé ou non employé, pourvu que t'as travaillé l'année dernière, même si t'as un document ou pas, t'es toujours qualifié pour t'inscrire. Vas-y, va t'inscrire. Vas-y, inscris-toi. Working family, tax credit. Si t'es qualifié, t'auras $1,200. C'est pas une dette. Vas-y, inscris-toi. Tax credit, working family, tax credit, working family. Notre but, c'est de stimuler l'économie locale, promouvoir équité raciale, supporter la stabilité financière et le bien-être des résidents de Washington et de leur famille. Avec Working Tax Family Credit, vous pouvez bénéficier d'un crédit d'impôt jusqu'à $1,200. N'attendez pas, courez, inscrivez-vous vite. Vas-y, inscris-toi. Working Family Tax Credit. Si t'es qualifié, t'auras family, tax credit. C'était qualifié pour 1200 $. C'est pas une dette, vas-y, inscris-toi. Vas-y, inscris-toi. Working family, tax credit. C'était qualifié pour 1200 $. C'est pas une dette, vas-y, inscris-toi. Vas-y, inscris-toi.
Apacheke Nyancho Moka moile barabu kadomo Dima sadia tuliye kani madam Makamulim Kibar lebenda barabu kadomo baba Dima kataile tulolo nyina baba Washington State nkoluko Ikomo Nkoluko Ikomo Washington State nkoluko Ikomo Nkoluko Ikomo Sa apply no kaniya tare man tare do kola Ikomo Ibe do kola Foy man tare do kola Working family task credit going fele mesilo kan katanyining Sane nga moy sane ya moy fanay wuli ya tanyining Sibe sito wuli ya fisiati ko nibe wasentim bankoka Kairo na tay konko bayla wasino babule tanyining February 1st la bela chila na mugudo wasentim bankoka Na modila la siyati gano Bani nyul mankan Fali malonko Nyurube ma koy rolela Fali malonko Nyurube ma rolela Fali malon Nyurube ma koy rolela Fali malonko Nyurube ma rolela Washington State Yekibaro le natalma Ho ibe jambaro lela Washington State Yekibaro le natalma Ibe jambaro lela Ikodo kulalu Na jambaro lu Malambalu Ibato lela Ikodo kulalu Na jambaro lu Malambalu Ibato lela Washington West Africa Sentankoli kola boy Ikona a place in Dinava Working families tax credit sanyini Ikona a place muna Dinava Working families tax credit sanyini Manke don toro tiborola soya tanyini Doku kila no sign sign Yena mo kani sign sign Milia doku 2022 wala baso kala sign sign Hani dora kirine doku ngoeza zote ka sign sign Manza kundala na mo bunda sartol dundile sign sign Ikonga nanga dundi juna famfana sa soto sign sign Ulia katoke ngoeza zote jan sign sign Local na mo kani bunda Wasintim banko na sefo nyurubela sontala sign sign This one is fine fine Nindo ni wando man killing ko mansa kundala federal government Nindo na sign sign This one is fine fine Timani, niela sarto timani, iko. Timani, niela sarto timani, iko. Sa soto keno, minka nyanta dola, wuli kilinge me fulola, ba timani, iko. Timani, niela sarto timani, iko. Timani, isa soto keno, minka nyanta dola, wuli kilinge me fulola, ba timani. Makamulim. Kaito tebulu ima apply no Wawangolu contact babako baba Wawos nyala molu WAWAC Alikana sila la kulomal be kantabine Wawangolu Washington State Yekibaro le natalma ibe jambaro lela Washington State Yekibaro le natalma Ibe jambaro lela Ikodo kulalu Na jambaro lu Malambalu Ibato lela Ikodo kulalu Na jambaro lu Malambalu Ibato lela